Hey all, Ryan here from Planetary Lapidary, and today I'm going through the rest of my landscape rocks to see if there's anything cool. I already found a couple cool little things. So what I'm doing is just taking my spray bottle and I'm going section at a time and I'm just getting them wet like this and going through and see if I can find anything cool. So I will do this all the way around the house, and then at the end I will show you what I found. Okay, so we went this whole way, all the way around here. Fireworks all the way around the front here. I went through all of these, the little island up top there, all these in front, they're still wet from me spraying them, and then all along this side, all the way down the driveway, this little island here, this little island here, and this little bit over here. So it was a lot of work, but this is what I came up with in the bucket here, and I found some awesome stuff. So I'm gonna get in, get it washed up, and I'll show you what I got. Okay, so I'm in, I got them all cleaned up and wet. I'm not gonna go over all of them, I'm just gonna go over these. I did find a ton more though, just cool quartzites and just cool weird conglomerates and stuff that I'm gonna cut all up there, so you'll probably see videos on them later. But what we ended up with, this was kind of the pile of quartz, all the just really different weird pieces of quartz. Maybe a piece of smoky or two in there. This one's kind of cool, just with those red kind of veins in there. Really cool one. Then we got, oh, this one's dry. Then we got two little fossils. This fossil soup, which is not a little bad one. I might cut it just to see what's on the inside. And then this little brachiopod shell. So that's pretty sweet, just in my little landscape rocks. Then all the kind of weird stuff. This one is kind of just, I don't know if it's sandstone, but there's like red and white dots all throughout it. I don't want to say it's like oolitic, but it could be. Or it could just be sandstone and it just looks like dots, because it is dots technically. But just a really cool one that I'm going to cut. Another one that's just really weird. All kinds of stuff going on in there, all different colors. So I don't know if it's gonna be staining, you know, right there kind of even looks like jasper. So I'm probably gonna get some slabs out of this one too and see what's inside. And another one too that just, I have no idea. It's got like yellow staining on the outside, but it's kind of like a quartzite or maybe a chunk of chert. I don't know, when you get in there closer, you can kind of see some layers, but that's gonna be another one I think that I get slabs out of, see what's inside. This one, I really have no idea what this is. Some kind of fossil, I'm guessing, but it's like pink. Yeah, I have no clue. If anyone knows, leave it down in the comments. Just a really crazy weird one. I'll have to look it up and find out, see if it's like maybe just a slag or something that got included, or I don't know. But just a weird one. This one I think maybe, I don't know if it's would be considered Gogandatillite, but it's got all these pink rings around it. It's just, I don't know, I've just never seen one like this with the pink, like, thick rings around the outside of, like, basalt. So not 100% sure that that's what that is, but really cool nonetheless. Here's a little wannabe unikite, you know, probably a little more granity than normal, but it's just got this huge green band of epidote running through it, so I thought that was cool. This one's dry. One little, probably amygdaloidal rhyolite, I'm guessing. Could be basalt, probably rhyolite though with that reddish color. But a decent one, you know, it's got a lot of white pockets in it. If I would cut it open, it'd probably have some of those inside, so that's a cool little find. And then one of those little weird breccias that I find that I'm not 100% sure what they are, but I found a little piece in my landscape rocks. So it definitely comes from the same spot that I'm finding my stuff on the beach. So that's cool. All right, then these three, they're already drying out on me here. So these three were the ones that had a little bit of the banded ironness going on in them. You know, you can kind of see the layers of the hematite there and chert. There's some quartzite in this one. So that's a cool little piece. This one's kind of set in more of a chert, that, you know, that big band there going through. So just a little band of it, but, and then this one was the one that, I mean, this thing is a heavy, like you can tell this whole side is like maybe just solid hematite right here, or I don't know what it is, but yeah, it is super heavy. So that's really cool. I don't have much of that either because not much washes up on the beaches. It's more northern Wisconsin, so that's really cool. These were the two little banded ones. This little guy, which could be chert, this could just be staining on the outside too, but I don't know. I'm seeing bands in there. I don't know. I'm gonna zip through the middle of it, and then I'll, you know, have a set of earrings anyways with the two pieces, so we'll see if that patterning comes through. If it does, it's probably gonna be really cool. Same thing with this one. I think this one's just a mudstone, but the layers on it are just crazy. And then it's got this channel in here too, but they go all the way through. There's like 30 layers there, so hopefully I'll get some nice slabs this way and get some nice little cabochons out of that one too. So then last but not least were the three pieces that I thought might have a little agginess going on. So this one you can kind of see a little bit of swirliness, a little bit of banding, and then when you flip it you can see that this was the other side of that pocket, and it's got some faint little agginess going on in there, maybe sedimentary agate, and then it's got some right on the end there too, so I thought that was cool, maybe a little agate. Then this one it's kind of set in a quartzite, and this could just be like banded calcite right there. Nonetheless, really cool. Like, look at that, just perfect, like quadruple band, and it's just right there too. It doesn't even go through, it stops dead right there. So that was really cool. So I'm gonna do something with that one for sure. I'll probably cut this off and use that face as a pendant just like that, because that's sweet. And then last but not least, we got another one of those crazy swirly sedimentary ones, I think, with yellow and a thicker white there and orange, and then back through this side. So this is another one that I'm just gonna zip right through the middle, and there's probably gonna be something awesome in there. But yeah, all in all, so going through all that 3 tons of landscape rocks, I feel like I could definitely make enough stuff to regain my cost from what I paid for that 3 tons for sure, even just from the first batch that I found going through the pile. So alright, so if you like this video, leave a like, hit subscribe if you haven't already, stay tuned for some pictures at the end, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.